So welcome, Mike here coming at you from Italy. I got away from the retreaters for a little bit to record this practice for mobility for the upper back. So it starts in table position with your hands under your shoulders. And we're trying to figure out where your natural position is. So draw your shoulders up to your ears and away from them. And then with shoulders away from the ears, inhale to drop the heart. And then exhale, push into the floor, rounding the back. And then continue that at your own pace. As the heart drops, the shoulder blades move closer together. And as we round the back on the exhale movement, we're actually spreading the shoulder blades apart. So if you're kind of stiff in the upper back, you can really focus on the retraction where the blades move closer together. And then holding that position, drop the heart. And try to move the spine forward and back. You can let your hips move with you, keeping that retraction of the shoulder blades. Good, then find a more neutral position and take the toes to touch, knees wide. So we're somewhere between fully spreading and retracting a bit. Pressing into your left hand, reach the right arm up to the sky, inhale, and then exhale, lowers the hand. Inhale, reach right arm up, both shoulders away from ears. Exhale to lower. Again, inhaling, lift the right arm, open the chest. Exhale, lower the hand. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lower below the shoulder. And again, inhale, reach up and hold the position. Contract the buttocks and draw those shoulders away from the ears, breathing here. The left side body contracts a little bit more than the right side. And then lowering your hands, switch sides. So left arm up, inhale. And then exhale, lower the hand. Again, inhale, reaching up, both shoulders away from ears. Exhale, lower the hand. And continue at your own pace a few more times. Nice, then reaching up. Hold the position on your next round, shoulders away from ears. Imagine there's super glue on your right hand, even though you're trying to drag it back towards your knee. So this engages the muscles under the armpit and around the right side of the torso. And then coming back to center, switch sides. So right arm up, inhale. Exhale, lower below the shoulder. Again, inhale, reaching up, open the chest. Exhale, lower. A few more rounds like that. Contracting the buttocks. And then keeping that left shin anchored, straighten the right leg, stacking it. Press the sole of the foot to the floor and reach the right arm up, holding the posture, about 5 breaths. Shoulders away from ears. If your neck ever hurts, you can always look down to your bottom hand, releasing the neck. Otherwise, look to the side. Take in the view. Next exhale lowers the hand and we'll set up the other side. So toes touch, knees wide. Inhale, reaching that left arm up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, lower the hand. And then continue about 5 times in total, moving with your breath. Shoulders drawing away from the ears. And then anchoring through that right shin, straighten the left leg, sole of the foot on the floor. Inhale, left arm up, and hold the posture, 5 breaths. Contract the buttocks and contract the abdominals. Imagine you were stuck between 2 panes of glass, as if it was a good thing. And then next exhale, lower the hand. Come back to center. Play with your hair. And then lifting your knees off the floor, straighten your legs to a downward or a high plank. And with an inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky into side plank. 5 breaths. So you can stack your right foot in front of your bottom foot. There are modification options always there, but if you can, try to hold the position. Next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, set up the other side, so high plank. And then reach that left arm up to the sky, staggering the left foot in front of the other foot. And breathe. Get nice and broad across the chest and collarbones. We're working at strengthening the upper back and the shoulder, especially the back of the shoulder. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, take a break. And then other side. So same thing again, reaching that right arm up, round 2. So really going for it. This is a short, efficient practice. Shoulders away from ears. The more regularly you can do this, the more benefit. You can do this every day, at least 4 days a week. Nice, back to center. Set up for the other side again. Reaching that left arm up. Holding the posture. Lifting the hips. Contracting the buttocks. Shoulders away from ears. And then back to center. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, drop knees and hips. And come into Sphinx pose. So elbows are underneath the shoulders. And legs are about parallel. And then as you inhale, pull back with your hands, engaging into the upper back. You can even lift the elbows an inch or so. Exhale, lower the head. And do that a few times. So these movements are really great for getting a feel for activating different muscles. The focus here is really on the upper back. Good, again, inhale, pull back, lift the elbows a few inches, and then hold the posture for a bit. Keep pulling the hands back towards your hips, engaging the upper back. Drawing the shoulder blades a little closer, and then rest the head down and bring your arms out to the sides. Take that right hand under the shoulder, and then you're going to lift that left shoulder away from the floor a bit, retracting as you roll over onto your left side. This is meant to stretch the chest and the front of the shoulder. You can stay there or reach your right arm up and over, reaching it towards the other hand. Keep breathing. Stay calm. Be where it feels good. And then slowly come back to center, and we'll do the other side. So start with your left hand underneath the shoulder and reach that right arm out to the side. Palm on the floor. Lift the right shoulder away from the floor, engaging upper back, and then roll over onto the right side. Breathing in the pose. So you can either stay there or go into the other variation where that left arm reaches up and around. And just doing this every day before bed would be very beneficial. But it's really the strengthening stuff that's very key to focus on. And then coming back to center, spread both of the arms out like wings this time. So both arms out to the sides, head on the floor, relax the body. And with an inhale, actively lift both arms up to the sky as high as you can. Thumbs up. So we're externally rotating the shoulder and strongly engaging those retractors. Keep lifting as high as you can. Keep breathing. And if you want to really challenge yourself, keep holding. And then slowly come down and bring your arms by your sides for the next one. Fingernails on the floor. Inhale, lift the shoulders away from the floor, engaging the upper back, lift the heart, and look straight ahead. Try to press your hips down, engaging the buttocks. And then exhale, slowly lower. Place the hands just underneath your low ribs this time. Same idea. So initiate the movement by lifting the shoulders away from the floor, engaging the upper back. Lift the hands, and then lift the heart up and breathe. Now fully lift your legs off the floor while trying to straighten them. Press the insides of big toes together to bring the legs parallel, spiraling inwards. Next exhale, slowly come down. And we have one more repetition. So this time bend the knees with the inner heels close together or touching if possible. Imagine you're holding bowls of soup. Spread the arms and reach up. Arms like cactus branches, knees lifting off the floor. Strong buttocks lifting those knees up. Keep breathing. And exhale down. Hands under shoulders, press back into table position. Take the toes to touch again, knees wide, and walk both hands over to the right side for a lateral side body stretch. So as we reach that left arm way out, we're trying to stretch left side body. Meanwhile, we're also trying to sit back on the left heel. So nothing's really moving, as you can see, but this intentionality of opposing forces creates that nice stretch along the left side body. See if you can breathe into the left side between the hip and the ribs. You might also get a really great stretch around that left shoulder. And then slowly come back to center and set up the other side. So walk both hands way out to the left. Right arm reaches out as far as possible. So really reach out through the fingertips. And then attempt to sit back towards the right heel, creating that nice opposing force, lengthening along the right side body. And the right forearm could be on the floor or off the floor. It's really up to you, and it's pretty interesting to explore it both ways. Find your breath. And then inhaling, come back to center. And so bring the legs out in front. This next pose is called Intense Stretch to the East. You'll see why. So take the hands about half a foot behind you, fingers point forward, and actively lift the shoulders away from the floor to open the heart. You can also drag your heels back towards you, bending the knees. That's going to help the pubic bone drop so the heart can lift and the belly can lengthen. And then hold this posture. Explore straightening the arms to lift the heart even higher. And then without moving the chest, try bending the elbows to get a better stretch. Breathing in the pose. We'll be here for a little while. And then placing the feet parallel, bend the knees. With an inhale, lift the hips up, contracting the buttocks. Allow the body to move back towards the hands, shoulders away from ears, lifting those hips. Breathe. Exhale to come down, and then straighten your legs out, and with an inhale, lift the arms to about eye level. Exhale, lay down with core awareness, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head's the last thing to come down, and then take rest on your back for about 5 minutes. Thanks for practicing.